According to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, 2 in every 5 adults live with obesity. Overall, the adult obesity rate in the United States is 40.3%. Obesity is seen ranging from ages 5 to 19 years old, showcasing severe health concerns. Although the beginning stages aren't as severe, discontinuation within this path leads to lifelong suffering. We have done extensive research and have found obesity has been a problem for many consecutive years. According to Francisco Jimenez from MyRGV, McAllen, Texas has been ranked the #1 most obese city in the United States for 3 years in a row. This ongoing trend shows how local communities continue to face significant health challenges related to diet, lifestyle, and limited access to nutritious resources. Obesity remains a problem in the Rio Grande Valley, since many students suffer from lack of dietary knowledge and limited access to resources. We propose that students use the recreational center to explore ways to improve their overall health and well-being. Now I'm going to be passing on to Rebekah to explain how obesity has become a national problem.
To begin, obesity is an issue that many people struggle to face. According to the World Health Organization, an estimated 35 million children under the age of 5 years old have been considered overweight. Also, in accordance with the National Library of Medicine, the global age standardized prevalence of obesity in children and adolescents aged 5 through 19 years old increased from 0.7 to 5.6%. Secondly, in 2022, 2.5 billion adults from the ages of 18 and above were considered obese. 60%, which is 890 million of adults, had already been living with obesity. According to the data in Texas Department of State and Health Services, obesity is caused by many factors, such as poor diet, lack of exercise, and unhealthy environments. Therefore, this increased the risk of major health problems, which include heart disease, strokes, high blood pressure, and cancer.
These problems also appear at a local level. In the Rio Grande Valley, people who live on the property line have easier access to cheaper and unhealthy food options. The Rio Grande Valley is home to many health barriers that are common along low-income communities, where neighborhoods lack ready access to healthy foods and fast food joints to line up the roads. According to DHR, due to poor nutrition, weight problems are common struggles that are leading to increased cases of diabetes, lung, and heart disease. In addition, John Nicholas states that genetic factors influence BMI. But in the RGV, obesity is driven largely by food and safe exercise spaces. According to the Washington Post, 40% of Rio Grande Valley residents have a low income. Blanca states that the cheap food she could afford on the standard government allotment of about $1.50 per meal also tended to be among the least nutritious, heavy in preservatives, fats, salt, and refined sugar. Now Dominick will be explaining our solution.
Even though the effects of obesity are scary, there is a solution to minimizing it so that it never comes to light. So our solution is that to use the resources, available resources around the campus, most beneficial being the recreational center and the ways it can support within this case. In order to convince you, we had discussed with one of the student workers within the recreational center named Juan Cruz and asked him the following questions. How does the recreational center benefit the students? What type of services does the rec provide? And how does working out at the recreational center benefit to minimizing obesity. And the way and how Juan Cruz had tackled these questions, he gave the responses of, and the recreational center benefits the students by providing a no cost at all, showing, as before stated, that low economic was a problem. But with the recreational center, this is not an issue, relieving all the economic worries that the students may have. And the way he tackled the second problem was the type of services that the recreational center provides is training in sports, equipment, focused muscles equipment, as well as a study room, providing a welcoming environment. And the way he had dealt with the last problem is that he states, taking that first step shows people to see the better world within themselves. The reconstructional building is a place where students come to improve, so everyone has the same goal, insinuating amazing opportunities within the students.
In conclusion, obesity starts at a young age, so the effects are typically overlooked. As college students enter adulthood, the effects become unignorable. The effects become detrimental and now unignorable. We propose that students of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley use the resources of the Recreational Center to maintain a healthy body and minimize the risk of obesity. As stated by Dr. Richard Carmona, overweight and obesity is the second leading cause of death, killing 300,000 people a year. There is not a miracle pill that will lead to weight loss.
Do you want to increase that number?
Don't wait. The time is now to change.